Peace. This is your brother Keprapata. It's been a minute, probably about at least a good 3 years since I've been on the tube. So anyway, today I want to talk to you about the Orishas, which is a tradition that comes out of Nigeria amongst the Yoruba people. Now, Orisha is actually part of another system known as Ifa. And Ifa means the wisdom of nature. Its literal meaning actually is the mark, but that goes into another subject matter, so we'll talk about that another time. However, when it comes to the Orisha are the forces of nature that govern creation and also assigned to each and every one of us by the supreme being that we call Olodumare. Now, Orishas are living energies that also express themselves through our psyche. Every person has a male and a female Orisha. These are assigned to them to help them get to where they have to be to fulfill their destiny. So we have been given these Orishas kind of as angelic guides. When we need assistance, we can summon them. We can communicate with them. However, it must also be kept in mind that the Orisha exists within our psyche as well as within the force of nature in our environment. So it is said that there are over 400 plus 1 Orisha who aid in the development of the human species. And there are also 200 plus 1 negative forces that create obstacles in our growth. These are called Ajogun. So the Yoruba people of Nigeria believe that the Orisha are much like us. They eat, they have families, they can be satisfied, and they can be upset. So it must be kept in mind that these forces that operate throughout the universe, they help to govern creation itself. And whenever we appease them, things in our lives go a whole lot smoother because the Orisha are within us as well as the environment. So there is no separation between us and the environment when it comes to being consisting of energy. We all consist of energy. So through rituals, prayers, and songs of praise, these help us to invoke these energies and appease them when it may be a time that we may have to straighten something out in our lives or open up the way for us to get the prosperity that we are supposed to have in our lives. The Orisha are aspects of the supreme being that we call Olodumare. Olodumare is so great and powerful that our imagination cannot encapsulate this being. So it is through the Orisha, and we know Olodumare. The spirit of Orisha can be found in the plants, the trees, the animals, the mountains, the water, and also ourselves. So give her permission by the consciousness called the Ori, that is the divine nature within the head. These forces help to guide us and aid us in fulfilling our destiny upon the earth. So that's a quick overview of the Orisha. We're going to go into more details about who the Orisha are and their functions, as well as how we can work with them, and the different forces of nature and realms of consciousness according to the West